Hey everyone, welcome to SuperQuest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeon Cast get online and play some Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Will Stark, and I shall be your aquatic dungeon master for this evening. Joining me as always is...
Josh Fillion playing Sebastian Crenshaw, half-orc, Oathbreaker, Hexblade.
I am your special guest, Jake, and I'm playing Persephone Goldpetal, the Furbolg Druid.
My name's Brian, and I'm Han Solo.
No, you're not.
I'm a space wizard
Magic
named
Han
Echo.
Solo.
I'm Magic Han Solo.
Indeed.
Ben
Yes.
Solo. No, that's a bad movie.
Yeah. Ooh.
So last time, a lot of things happened. You guys fought Ryoka, and you almost killed her. You didn't. Kamisa got in the way and helped you keep your oath to her to not kill her daughter. And then she gifted you the Soul Eater. And then there was discussion time of what you guys were going to do with it, and you guys decided to throw it into a sun and obliterate that sun and the Soul Eater, theoretically. And now you guys have been left to your own devices, and before this whole Ryoka debacle began, you guys were on a mission to head to Thalassia in order to get the holy waters from there to assist in the healing of Primina. And it has been 3 days aboard the Starling. The party arrives in the Istitia system, deep in Draconic Star territory. A singular blue orb spinning around a deep yellow sun, Thalassia. Thalassia has no landmasses, only a wide open, endless blue-green ocean. No islands dot its expanse, no continents break up its interminable distance. The only indicator for the Starling's location as it soars above the seas of Thalassia are the map and radar instruments of its onboard computer and the marker indicating the location of the Temple of the Lady. Do you guys want to prepare or talk about anything as you guys are closing in on your destination?
Preparing the Blue Marine. I had to Google for that reference. This is Star Fox 64.
Oh, wow. I've never played that game.
Geez.
What? There's a blue planet just like that.
Oh, wow.
The one
Nice.
you just described.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
the submarine
yeah.
drops in instead of an R-Wing. You've played it, haven't you?
No, I haven't played it. I
Really?
swear to God,
Okay.
I've never played it. I don't just say that. I never played it.
Neat.
I feel
So
like I've
you
played the shit
guys-
out of that game, and I don't. Sorry. Well, I don't remember that.
That was
I
like a
played this-
secret route planet. You never had to
maybe
go there
that's-
ever.
I was always bad at the secret routes. Maybe that's why. Sorry. Continue.
Okay. So you guys arrive at your destination, at least according to the instruments on board the Starling, and you find nothing but open sea and open sky.
Does the Starling go in the water?
I don't know. Does the Starling go in the water?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound like something it would do.
I don't think so either.
Maybe it can go in the water, but like only so deep.
I think so.
It's like a space vessel, and it's not meant for high pressure.
You're right. Yeah.
Or maybe it is meant for high pressure
I don't
because
know.
you have to exit the atmosphere. How
Yeah,
does
because it's in
pressure
space.
work?
Yeah.
Does anyone know how pressure works? That's a
I
long
feel like
Google,
if it was
I
equipped-
think that it can survive being in the water, but it's not great at operating in the water.
has to come up for air because it's a bird.
But
No space. Huh.
yeah.
Yeah. What you said.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
This thing doesn't really go down there.
So what are we supposed to do then?
I don't know. Can't we like breathe down there? I feel like I can breathe in space with Percy power.
I will say, I think the spacesuits that you guys have, I'm sure that are equipped on the Starling, they better be. They could probably operate underwater. At least, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess we're jumping
can.
out for a dive here, huh?
I think there were like 3 hours of air in each of them because we used them for Ryoka.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, I think it was 3 hours of air.
And
I can't remember the time limit. I mean, I could also, do the space breathing thing that also works in like the environmental breathing
Breathing, yeah.
spell that I
that.
have.
Yeah, with Ryoka we
I
did
don't-
both. Like
Yeah.
we wore the suit, did the spell. So that
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely do a spell.
And then Percy has at least a few water forms.
I do. I was
Yeah, you
going
have
to
what?
do that.
The Mizu Fox, the Prismatic Serpent, and Water Elemental.
Dang, can you imagine catching a ride on the water elemental right now? That sounds dope.
Or the Prismatic Serpent, that'd be cool.
The serpent. Is
And
that
the
melodic?
and the Mudclaw also is aquatic
Oh, yeah.
as well. Yeah. So any
That's
of
fucking
those
cool.
guys, any of those ones right there. So
Hitch-
yes, I'll
hitch a
cast
ride.
I'll cast that spell, water breathing or environmental
Okay.
breathing.
For the next 8 hours, I think it
just-
lasts.
8 hours, yeah. 24 hours actually.
24 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So for 24 hours, you guys can breathe whatever the fuck is getting in your lungs.
Okay.
Do you guys suit up?
Yes.
Anyways? Yeah. Figured.
Always suited up.
All right.
Don it.
I-
I don my suit. I briefly appear naked at first, like I do in every transformation.
Oh, gosh. Magical girl style, huh?
Yeah.
Like Sailor Moon.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it's not glamorous.
I-
It's really actually kind of raunchy. I'm just naked standing there for a second. Like, oh shit.
Hanging out. Okay.
I'm surprised every time it happens.
Jake, do you suit up?
Jesus.
Or Percy, I should say.
I was going to say I don't know if I would, just because I don't know if I need to be me for any of this.
Yeah.
So maybe I wouldn't, but I super want to. I want everybody to know. I do want to, but functionally, I maybe want to stay me just for right now until something
Okay,
happens.
so you're gonna suit up, but you're not gonna wild shape. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you guys suit up. I take it you guys are diving in the water, right?
Guess so. Yeah.
All right. You guys dive in.
Yeah.
What's your first move? What are you guys doing?
There's like a little
Well-
ladder off the back that goes like slowly, like, the water's cold. Is the water cold?
Water's actually fairly warm.
Oh, the water's fairly warm. I don't like it. I'm nervous. I'm not a good swimmer.
We'll
I'm going to do a
our-
front flip.
We'll do cannonball.
Oh yeah, biggest splash.
Yeah. Raw.
Biggest splash.
I do a triple axle flip over thing.
You do the triple axle whatever you just said thing, and then you land so smoothly and gracefully that it causes hardly even a ripple. It's just you slide into the water. Like,
Ooh.
My suit comes off.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
no.
you.
I'm naked again.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I'm not.
So
Percy,
the,
you gonna belly flop?
I did a front flip.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, you guys are underwater.
Yeah.
Now what do you get? Give me a perception check, investigation. What are you guys doing?
Well, on the scanner, did it give us an idea where the temple was located, where we're kind of parked
guys
in
are-
Starling?
Like where it was marked.
Okay, but we don't know like depth-wise or anything like that from the reading. Okay.
Do I do a swim good?
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
13 plus 4 is 17.
Yeah, you swim real good.
I do a swim good. Okay, now do I do a good where?
Yes, please. Everyone give me an investigation or perception check. Or nature.
Investigation, perception.
14 plus 10.
Fantastic.
Did our fucking prof bonus go up?
Oh, it doesn't matter because you guys aren't leveled until after the level. After the episode.
It's only plus
Oh.
9.
Sorry.
I will do perception. I got a 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Perception-y.
Perception, Sebastian got a 3. He doesn't like the
Okay.
water.
You're out of your
He's not-
element
he's- this is not
completely.
cool.
Oh no.
Your flame saber
this.
won't work down here.
No, well, yeah. Son of a
Fire
bitch.
is bad underwater.
So, Echo and Percy, you guys swim down probably about 40 feet or so, and the water here is surprisingly clear. It's not that difficult to see a distance, and you guys spot a wide underwater cavern in an underwater cliff facing the west. It's not too far from you, maybe 100 meters down, and 200 meters to the east.
I turn around and I look at my compatriots and I put fingers to eyes and then I like point in the direction and I like make the shape of a cave with my hands. And then I make a doggy paddle like swim motion.
You realize these
And
suits
then
have
I-
intercoms,
I
right?
point.
I was about to say, can't we talk? Why are you doing this? What do you say?
Oh, I forgot. There's
Yeah.
a cave over there. We should go swim to it.
Oh. Yeah.
Blub.
So
Blub.
Stupid.
I want everyone to realize that Sebastian has disadvantage on pretty much everything down here in his big ass armor. He's gonna be slow.
Oh my god.
It's gonna
Sounds
take
about
you guys a
right.
while.
Is he like having trouble? Is he like booing? Is he like having trouble with his weight?
I think
Like-
so.
like
give me a
keeping him
strength check,
down?
Sebastian. Strength check.
Can you like hook bags of sand to him?
Just
I
see
rolled
how well you're
a
handling
19
yourself.
plus 4 or
Okay.
5.
Like he's
with
making it
single
happen,
action.
but looking at him, you know the only reason he's making it happen is because he's so strong.
He's so powerful. Even in a situation
Like there's a
where he
current in
shouldn't
his
be.
wake as he moves.
I'm gonna hit him with the dankest rope. It smells like weed under the water. It's crazy.
Even through the suit.
Even through the
yeah,
suit.
Yeah.
I shoot it out like a harness, out of my wrist gun, and it wraps around Sebastian. And I just kind of like, he'll help you out a little bit. And I just kind of tell him behind me.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So at this
Can
point,
I do something as
Sebastian's
well?
Just go for it. Jake.
Sure.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you first, Freeland.
I was just saying now that Sebastian's being towed by Echo, I wanted to like, play it off where Sebastian's just kind of laying back now and just being dragged and not doing anything.
Yeah, probably give me
Echo's
the
gonna look back
struts.
like, hey.
I was just trying to keep you down. Like I was just gonna pull you down so you
He's
could
just,
keep
like, laying
swimming
back.
forward.
He's
But
like,
now,
just
lounging. All right. What were you doing, Percy?
I was going to just walk up, or I guess swim up to Sebastian. I feel like she's at home in the water, and come over and touch his shoulder, and I'll cast Freedom of Movement on you as a spell. So for the next hour, you don't suffer any penalties or anything like that for being underwater.
Nice. Look
All
at
right.
that.
Yeah.
Suddenly he doesn't need the rope.
So like here,
Oh, this
here
is
you go,
pretty
big
cool.
guy.
I'm so annoyed. I retract the dankest rope.
Thanks, Percy.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
say
of course.
anything.
I think, Percy, you realize that there's an hour time limit, and so you guys should probably get a move on. I don't know if you let them
Yes.
know that there's a time limit on that spell.
Yeah, I'll just let Sebastian know. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be like a short kind of thing. We only have an hour, so let's set our
Oh, I'm gonna
timers, sync
enjoy
our
this bad
timers,
boy. All right.
and let's
All right.
let's go.
Are you guys going to race to the cave now?
What's the seafloor like?
The seafloor is pretty rich in flora. There's various types of kelp and coral and seaweed and exotic fish, but they're all kind of in the distance. You guys are floating pretty high up right now. You haven't gotten down there yet.
Boulders?
Yeah, there's boulders.
They're not just boulders, though, right?
What do you mean?
They're rocks.
Yeah, they're rocks. Yeah.
I'll
I hate you
hook
so
to one
much.
with my. It's SpongeBob reference. I
Oh
have to
my
do
god,
it.
you're not riding a rock.
The
Anyways,
pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
so stupid. Okay, so you guys
Garbage.
get down to the cave. 'Cause I have to force. I'm literally pushing you guys through this.
I am
adventure
racing.
Right now.
No, I'm hooking to rocks, and I'm going faster than
Okay,
anybody
everyone,
because
give
I
me
have
an
a grapple-
athletics check to see who makes it to the cave first.
I have an advantage
right.
because of my grapple glove. Lets me go 50 extra feet per turn.
Is that a thing?
Yep. I didn't use it all last arc because
All
I
right.
felt it was overpowered.
You got advantage then.
Okay.
Go for it.
You said athletics, Will?
Yes. Okay. Unless you can justify something else.
Yeah. 20 total for Sebastian.
Nice.
I got an 18.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's still good.
I fucking win.
Yeah. Okay, what'd you get,
I got
Echo?
a 15 plus 9.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, I mean, everyone's holding their own, but Echo just pulls ahead with his grappling hook. Honestly, that's cheating, but he's going.
Cheater. Hey, you're cheating.
I'm swimming good in between.
What the hell, Echo?
So, Echo, you get to the entrance of this cave, and
Why don't you just cast a spell, Persephone? Yeah.
Why don't you use your stupid soup power, Echo?
he's like, I am. Anyway,
It was a good comeback. I'm sorry.
Echo, you get to the entrance of this cave, and inside you see a wide and kind of flat cavern. It's very craggy inside, and it seems to be lit by bioluminescent fish and underwater flora, and it extends as far as you can see.
I don't like it. Is it okay, yeah. It's weird. It's weird in here, you guys.
You guys are right on its tail, and you guys see the same thing.
Do we need to be careful not to like touch this stuff?
Nature check from any of you.
Nature.
Can I do that? But then
20.
can I also do...
We'll get to you.
Can I do my Furbolg thing? Where I, like,
Yeah, sure.
talk to them? Can I guess my vocal
Absolutely.
waves go.
Okay, I'm gonna tackle
haywire.
I'm gonna tackle Echo first. Echo, you scan and don't see anything of danger. You don't notice any like poisonous plants or fish or anything like that. You're fairly certain.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing, Percy? I always forget you
she'll
fucking
just be-
talk to animals.
Yeah, I beefed my roll, so I think it's because she was just so excited to see like a whole new set of animals and plants to talk to. So she's probably just like swimming down to there, be like, "Oh my god, hello! Like, can you guys
Fucking scaring
tell
them
us?"
with your like awkward approach.
What was your roll?
Probably. What happened?
What was the roll? You said you botched your roll.
Oh, I rolled a 4, so it was a total of 9.
Okay.
So it wasn't,
you don't
like,
you don't
super
scare the plants. I take it you're talking plants,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
The very
Just all
seaweed
things.
gives off vibes of happiness and contentment,
Hell yeah.
like a luxurious lounging in these warm waters full of like, rich nutrients and stuff like that. You're definitely getting the sense that this place is flourishing, and in a way that definitely suggests maybe some magical assistance. It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I'll just say, oh, like keep on vibing, keep on doing what you guys are doing. You guys are beautiful. I
too.
love it.
Welcome to our cave.
And I'll just tell everybody, it seems safe. All these plants and animals like seem pretty chill. Like seem like they're having a good ass time in this cave here.
Yeah, that one just tried to give me some sort of pill. I'm not sure if I should
They
take
came
it.
up with some underwater Mai Tais too. Like
Maybe
what the
it's
hell?
a little too chill in here, you know.
Some mojitos. What the fuck are you guys doing? Are you guys going to the cave or what?
I'm going in.
We're going.
All right.
We're going
What's the
in.
marching order?
It's safe.
Hella first.
So Echo takes front.
I'll towards the back, just so
Okay.
like if the spell wears off, like Sebastian won't be like in the back.
Make sure I'm not sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, so I need some clarification on swim speed stuff. Is it half your walking speed is what you get unless you have a swim speed?
I
Say that again.
think so.
Is your natural swim speed half of your walking speed unless you have a swim speed? Which none of you guys have.
I think it's considered difficult terrain, like unless we have.
You can swim
the
straight
thing,
down
so
at
I think
15
so.
feet per round if holding the equivalent of medium armor, or 25 feet per round if holding the equivalent of heavy armor. If unencumbered, you can swim straight up at 20 feet per round.
That was 15.
Let me see here. I'm just going to go into the page. Rough water adds 5 to all of the DCs, except for checks made when more than 5 feet under the surface. We want under the surface, right? Swimming. Each foot you swim costs 1 extra foot of speed. So, yeah, difficult terrain. If you are within 5 feet of a moving ship, you must make a DC 10 strength athletics check. Failure means that you cannot move this round. You are using all of your strength to simply keep your head above the waves. This is underwater. You can swim underwater as long as you can hold your breath. Your underwater swimming speed is the same as your surface swimming speed, so difficult terrain. You can swim straight down at half that speed. You can swim straight down at 15 feet per round if holding the equivalent of medium armor, 25 feet per round if holding the equivalent of heavy armor.
So you guys are all moving at half speed. And what, Sebastian, your speed is 25 feet?
Yeah.
So half of that is, we'll say 12.
Yeah.
Well, Sebastian
12
has that
times.
spell.
Oh
on
yeah.
him.
So
So he's actually swimming way faster than any of us.
So
Yeah.
he's...
I'm
Well,
not
his
affected
normal
by the
speed is
heavy armor.
25.
Yeah, so
What's
he's
the
because of
going
the
20.
heavy
Yeah,
armor.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's going 25 while me and Percy are going 15.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and dank rope onto him.
Okay. So you guys are moving through this cavern.
Swimming's getting difficult here.
And
what's
at
going on.
about half this cavern is descending at a very slight descent. It remains pretty well lit with all this bioluminescent like flowers and fish about. But about half a mile through, Percy, you're well aware that you are about halfway or a little bit over halfway through the spell that Sebastian has going on. So far, no end of the tunnel in sight. You guys are basically going a mile an hour.
Damn.
Shit.
Do you just keep swimming?
I mean, I can
Just keep swimming.
I can cast the spell on me and you, Echo, as well.
Oh. I mean, that would have been cool, like, fucking, like, an hour ago, I guess.
Yes, I know. I just realized that it wasn't a concentration.
I was just getting my book out
that's
here
my
to see
bad.
if I can cast the fly spell and to see what that would do. I don't think it does anything.
Not underwater,
because
I don't
it's
think so.
underwater. Like, I feel
How
like
big
it
is this
should-
cave we're in?
I would say it's about 100 feet wide and maybe 30 feet tall.
Okay.
So it's wide and shallow, if you will.
Yeah, this says I gain a flying speed. That's vastly different.
Yes.
I was just thinking of doing something wild, like conjuring some like whales for us to ride or something.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I mean,
That sounds fucking
the
cool.
correct size whale would fit.
Yeah, I
Some
mean,
belugas up in this bee.
or some
Space
like dolphins or
belugas.
something, like something
Sure,
to,
you do what you
to
gotta
get
do,
us
bro. I
going.
love it.
Give me a cephalopod, please.
I
what's up, Percy?
will. I guess I would. Yeah. Let me see what CR animal I can conjure. If I do, I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at spell shit.
Hey, Will, can I cast Detect Magic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I cast Detect Magic.
Okay, are you looking for something specific? Just curious.
Double, triple. How does that fucking?
Yeah,
spell
we're like
work?
heading toward a thing, right?
Yeah, but I think there's a range on.
Within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll wait. Let me wait a little bit.
Okay.
Try to see because I can do this as a higher level spell, twice as many with a 5th level, 3 times as many.
What are you
Which
trying to
is- I
summon,
would have to use
Percy?
I was gonna summon 3
Dolphins?
hunter sharks for us. Yeah, or
fucking
whatever. It's a
cool.
CR2. It's a CR2 creature, but I would have to cast it
Hell
at
yeah.
a 7th level spell, which is my highest level spell.
And you
But
show off.
fuck it, why the shit not? Yeah, I'll just like look at everybody. And just,
yes.
oh well,
That was excellent.
I guess at this point we wouldn't have our level up, right? Because if that's the case,
No.
then I don't
No.
have 7th level spells. Oh damn, I don't have 7th level.
We keep
spells
swimming.
Then.
We keep swimming.
I'll cast it at 5th
There has to be
level,
something.
and
Uh-huh.
I'll cast it at 5th level, and I'll spawn 2 hunter sharks.
Okay.
Cool.
And I'll give one to. I'll tell it. Okay, so you are going to take Sebastian and just kind of like taxi him through this nice little place. So then I was like, and you
got it, boss.
You're Hunter. yeah, you're Hunter. You're Sean. Sean, you're with Echo. This nice little elf boy right here.
Sup?
Take them through. Taxi these boys, and then I will wild shape.
No,
Into,
wait.
Oh,
You start
What,
bubbling
what?
up. You like bubble back down. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
Don't wild shape.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get on the shark, and then I will ride the sharks like wakeboarder. You have them go up. I lasso in between. Yes.
I think
Oh,
it'll
that's
work.
true. Yeah, like 2, and then you can like tow behind off of the 2. Why the fuck not?
like
Let's
that.
do it. Okay,
do
yes.
it.
So
yes,
these
we'll
hunter
do-
sharks don't look like our earth sharks. They
No.
they're really front heavy, not a lot of tail
Yes,
going on in the
yeah.
back, and they got a massive jaw full of razor sharp teeth, and they're actually all scarred up, and they have 4 massive fins, one on the back, 2 straight out, almost plane like, and then a bottom one under the jaw.
Oh, hell
And the way their back is set up, it's actually they're great for riding, almost Sea-Doo style.
Yeah, and their mouths open up at like an
yes.
85-degree angle.
Yeah, I just described Mega Sharpedo. So
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking. I was like, oh man, that looks like a fucking Sharpedo. And I'll just give them scritches, and I'll just say, okay, my beautiful boys, let's go.
and they let's go and they go.
This is fantastic. Let's go.
So you guys make really good time, and in the next we'll say 5 minutes, You clear through this underwater cavern, which goes about a total of a mile, and this cavern ends as it begins to rise into this large air pocket. So, what do you guys do? Do you guys break the surface?
Yeah.
Can we do
Sebastian
like?
does.
Can we?
What's up?
Can we like poke our heads out and do like a quick perception check?
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
Just a little quick like.
Do you
little
stop
submarine
Sebastian?
kinda
Because he was
thing.
about to just go up.
Oh, were you gonna go up?
I was.
Oh, if you were just gonna go, I would probably like, oh shit, and I'll just say, Sean Hunter, just kind of stay here. We'll probably need you guys to get out of here. Don't like super eat anything because you're gonna go away in an hour. So
I was totally about to go eat a lot of stuff.
I mean, I guess go, have fun, but don't like destroy the ecosystem.
And then they
you
go
know
off.
what I mean? Like
And
you
then
guys are.
You saw as you guys were riding them, Percy, you noticed they were eyeing a real big school of fish. So you know they're going back there.
Okay.
Nature is beautiful. Echo was doing, the tricks that people without boards do on like lakes? They like spin on their booty. And,
No.
like they have the thing, they're like on their feet and stuff.
yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
was
pretty
doing
cool.
all those kinds of tricks behind.
Nice.
I had a rope. The rope was tied around Percy and then tied around Sebastian and then back to me and like looped around in such a way as to like, yeah. It's just,
Nice.
Now that's all untied. Easily because it's the dankest rope. It's magic.
Sebastian, you break the surface of the water.
Sploosh.
And you find yourself in a very cool, misty cavern. And funnily enough, this shallow pool comes up to the edge of these enormous white marble stairs that rise 50 feet up to a platform covered in green trees, vines, and ferns.
Ooh.
A fine mist moves through the air here. And you can kind of make out beyond that a little bit. There's these 150-foot tall white marble pillars that stand among the greenery. There is also natural sunlight that seems to be coming from above somewhere, and you hear faintly the sound of rushing water.
Nice. I want to put my.
Nice.
Nice. Sebastian's gonna put his hand underwater and give him a thumbs up, like it's okay.
Nice.
We'll go up.
Nice.
I come up as well.
Yeah.
The water in here sounds Russian. I would know.
Stupid.
Hate it.
So yeah, you
Hate it
guys
so
seeing
much.
here what I described? Water's rushing.
I gotta stop.
This man is a monster.
Stop.
What do you guys do?
I guess Percy will be super stoked about just this because, like, would she get? I guess would she feel how kind of I don't want to say holy, but like I feel like she would be kind of like reverential to this kind of oasis, kind of.
Yeah,
area.
I think to anybody who sees this, you're definitely going to get the sacred vibe. Percy, doubly so. Everyone give me a perception check.
Roll for the sacred vibes.
Sacred vibes.
16 for Seb.
You asked me for perception?
Yes.
13.
Open eyes. 16.
16. So, Seb and Echo, you guys know that there are two robed, hooded figures at the top of the stairs. They have glaives in their hands, and they are standing very, very still.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian's gonna wave at him.
They don't move.
Okay.
Did Percy see that, or is she too like lost in the sauce?
No, you haven't noticed it.
to have seen it. Okay.
I'll like grab Percy's face. She's like looking at the fucking like
it's
the dew dripping
so
off the wall.
pretty.
Like, pull her in, like push her chin up, like towards them.
There you go.
Oh, who's that?
I don't know. They didn't wave back, so I don't know. Assholes, I guess.
Hail and well met. Yon statue kiss. It's yeah. Hey, what's up?
They won't respond.
What do we know about this place? What do we know?
So you know that you were being sent to a holy site amongst druids at the very least. That this planet is the home of a major primal, an elemental spirit, not on a god level power, but An elemental spirit capable of like granting warlock spells. That's how powerful it is.
Okay.
One of water, and this place is said to have unparalleled healing waters. That if one comes and asks for, depending on the situation and how they go about that, they can be gifted the fabled waters of Thalassia.
Okay. And Echo probably knows of this place, like...
It's got a reputation.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. It seems like... hey, maybe... why don't you... I'm looking at Percy. I'm like, why don't you do some, like, nature stuff, you know?
Yeah,
you do
I was
some
gonna
weird
say Percy
got a thing you
probably
can do here?
wouldn't have even like waited for Echo to have said that. I think she would have been like enthralled by the whole situation, and I think she would have started walking towards them.
Okay.
And
Oh, dang.
she'll
Percy's
wait
heading
like
up the
until
stairs.
she gets, till she gets closer to
She's
to
doing
address
it.
them, I guess.
Okay. So you get within, we'll say, 15 feet of them,
Okay.
and they say, "Halt, pilgrim. Many seek, and few are seen by the Lady of Sunlit Shallows. Leave all weapons and tools of war, and you may pass."
Are the boys with me?
They're behind you, so we could say they're coming
They're
up. Are
following.
you guys coming up behind her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys might have heard the tail end of that.
Yeah, I'll
will
just
pay
turn
respect
around
to
and-
this place.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to leave our weapons and stuff behind.
I am a weapon. What am I supposed to do?
That's fair.
I cast
Leave
Ray of
yourself
Enfeeblement
behind.
on Sebastian.
I kid,
no.
I kid. Okay, I'll put my stuff down. It's
Okay.
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 I do that thing in the mask where like all my clothes come off at once. Or no, that's Bruce Almighty,
Almighty,
isn't it?
yes.
Bruce Almighty, yeah.
I Bruce
Yes,
Almighty all my
yes, it
stuff
is.
off. And
Okay.
I'm naked again. Whoops. Oh, I put my suit back on.
Okay.
My weapons. are
Sebastian, what do you do about
So-
your arm?
My arm.
Yeah. Do you do anything about your arm?
I'm gonna play it off like it's no big deal. Like
Okay.
just robotic arm.
I'm gonna fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier that shit off of you, fucking Wakanda style.
Yes.
Ta, ta, ta.
Yeah.
And Echo, what do you do about your nanobots in your blood?
I leave a bunch of them on the ground because I put like my sword there,
Yeah.
but I can't really like do anything about it.
Right. So most of them are outside your body then.
I leave the sword like there as like a show, you know.
Okay.
Like I can't get rid of. I could get it if I want it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
leave
true.
it there, though.
But my point is like you're not crossing their threshold, possessing that weapon or the capability, right? Unless you summon the blade back to you.
I would have to summon the blade.
Okay,
back,
that's
yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm gonna do the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your guns and all that stuff too?
I fire an arbalest pistol in respect and moratorium because we don't fucking need that shit ever.
Okay, so
and I put it on the ground.
Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have any other weapons? I just want to know.
I am a weapon.
Besides that,
Yeah, no.
okay.
We're good.
And then Percy, you just have the staff, right, and your gun.
I have the staff and my gun, and I'll drop both and kind of not over any of the foliage or anything, but like in a kind of maybe at the bottom of the stairs. I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
We spend like 3 minutes casting all. That might even be too long, but we spend a lot of time casting all our spells. So
No, you don't need to do that.
I can always cast cantrips. What
When
do
you
I
guys
do?
are done, they move aside, both these hooded figures, which, Percy, you note that they have a blue tinged skin, but you don't really catch a good glimpse of what species they are. But yeah, they allow you to pass.
Sweet. We will go forth then.
Okay.
and be merry.
Because there is, I'd be very. Because there is. You said there is a like central, like a dais kind of situation, right? You said.
Yeah, it's hard to see. It's really misty, but there is a large grove of vines and ferns and trees. Up above, you see there's some sort of source of sunlight, but you can't see that far through the mist. And there are these
Okay.
large white marble pillars going up even beyond sight. As you guys move forward and cross from the marble stairwell into the natural earth ground, Percy and Echo, you guys are fine. The second Sebastian takes a step onto the earth, his entire body freezes. He's unable to move.
Ooh.
Unholy.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And
did they do this time?
immediately the two guards begin to walk up, and they say, "You seem to have forgotten something,
I did.
warrior."
What did I forget? Oh shit! Son of a bitch! Oh yeah, my bad. Can you unfreeze me so
you try
I
and
can?
take a step back?
Yeah, can I get out of this? I
Yeah,
try to step
the magic
backwards.
will allow you to step back if you intend to.
Okay, so I step back. Yeah, this is kind of built in, so I guess I kind of forget about it. And then I guess I'll try to figure out how to take my arm off. I don't know how often
I think you
do
can
that
detach
shit.
it. It
Okay,
should be-
so I'm like,
Can I Wakanda that shit off of him?
What?
It's in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I haven't seen it.
They take Bucky's got the Wakanda arm, and the Wakandans spoilers for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The Wakandans show up and like they like fucking double tap it, and it just comes off.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh fuck!"
I mean, that's up to Sebastian. If he'll let you touch him like that.
No, I didn't make your arm, right? That doesn't make sense.
yeah, I think
No.
Sebastian. It probably is the process to get it off. So
Yeah, but I think you can probably get it off in under a minute.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rubik's
Hold on,
cubing
hold
over
on,
there.
everybody. Sorry.
You got all the
Sorry,
proper
sorry.
locks and the tools, and
Yeah.
it probably comes off with a loud like. But
Man, we got to get you a Wakanda arm.
do you what do you do with it? Do you hand it over or do you like put it on the ground?
Well, I'm gonna like hold it in my hand and look at him like, do you want this or do you want me to put it back out there? Like,
We shall care for your weapons until your return. And he holds his hands to
this
grab
is,
it.
this is very important to me, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
It shall be safe.
All right.
And then he walks off, and he
Damn,
starts
it feels
gathering up
weird.
all your guys' stuff, both of them.
It feels really, really weird having just one arm right now.
Yeah, you're very. Which arm did you use? It was your left arm, right?
My right arm.
Your right
I think
arm,
it was
so you're very
originally left, but we
left-heavy
retconned it to be the right arm. So.
Okay, sounds
Do
good.
they give us one of those little locker keys?
No, they don't.
at theme
They
parks.
don't. They do not.
Little wristband.
He's
Little
trying to get his
wristband.
fucking arm in the locker, like it's not working.
So stupid. All right, what do you guys do?
A valet ticket.
Sebastian, you can enter the grove now.
Yes,
All
I'll
right,
park these
I
arms with
enter.
the others, sir.
Yeah,
way.
we'll go up. I feel like Percy is kind of like I said, very reverentially, like kind of almost wanting to touch the grove and wanting to touch the vines, but also not wanting to upset anything. So I think
Right.
she's just trying to be as respectful as she can, but also she's feeling it.
Okay, for sure. So you guys move deeper into the grove of trees, and the sound of water gets louder. And eventually there is an opening, and inside the opening is an enormous pool of water, 70 feet in diameter. At its center is a pillar of falling water 15 feet wide. Looking up, it is impossible to see where the water is pouring from, as bright sunlight inhibits the view, as well as the mist. The air here is cool and serene.
Nice.
I'm glad Sebastian's enjoying this place. I mean, you guys have been through hell, literally,
Yes.
and then
Again.
a lich of
Yeah,
shit.
this
Like,
is-
this is nice.
This is beautiful, yeah.
Refreshing.
Let me see.
What do you do?
Would we be able to know if these are the waters we need, or is it more the waters at
You can
the-
give me a nature check, or a religion check, or a history check.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Religion, history. Ooh.
Yeah, Joe.
12?
Okay.
You got a
12.
21 with religion.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
8.
All right, so Sebastian's going to have this one. Seb, you have learned of the legends of Thalassia, and in every legend that you've heard or read about, the water has to be gifted by the lady.
Oh, gotcha. So, but I do assume this is the water that we need, right? From
I think
just
it's
the way
pretty obvious, like, this is the central locale. Like,
Okay.
this is, like, the hub.
Is that like Sebastian Googling it on his way here?
Maybe.
Trying
I
to
don't know.
research it?
Just all my readings, probably the religious stuff, or
No, I think that's
That's
a cool
probably what we
flashback of,
did.
like you, yeah, like you researching it gives you this knowledge.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm into that.
so. I would really, I from what I know, we have to be gifted this stuff. We just can't just take it. I'm pretty sure this is the water we need, but I'm not sure how to go about getting it gifted.
Can can I walk up to the pool and kneel down and just kind of put my hand, like, just submerge just my hand in the pool, just so it's in there. And just kind of, I guess, concentrate on it and just, you said that this element was like referred to as a lady, you said?
The Lady of Sunlit Shallows.
I'll say, oh, Lady of the Sunlit Shallows, me and my compatriots have journeyed here to humbly request usage of your waters to help our dear friend, Primina.
Okay. You do that.
And just
A
see
moment
what
passes. And then if you hold your hand in the water, you do feel like almost a current change. It's very subtle. It's hard to describe, but there's some sort of movement or something going on from below. Looking down into the water, you don't see an end to it. It seems like an endless pool, like almost like peering into the plane of water, the elemental plane of water. And suddenly, there is an explosion of water out of the pool as a colossal blue and purple aquatic serpent with expansive pointed wing-like fins emerges. Its eyes are a deep aquamarine. Its back half appears to be actually made of water. So while the front is more organic looking, back half is literally water. There is also a corona of prismatic light that encircles its head. It does not move its mouth to speak, and yet the three of you hear a voice. 3 powerful souls with powerful anima have come this day to the sunlit shallows, no doubt to take from the waters of my home. You have called, and I have come. For what purpose dost thou seekest my waters?
My friend's asleep.
Jesus Christ. Percy will say, Lady, we request the waters as our friend is broken, and your waters are the only way that we can heal her and bring her back to her former self. She expended herself helping us in a battle for basically for the soul of the galaxy, and we need her. We need her back.
Do you need you guys to add to this?
Yeah, Sebastian will chime in. We believe she is the key to saving the galaxy from this crawling chaos that's spreading quickly. And we feel like she is the key, and we want to save our friend so she can help save the galaxy.
Echo, do you get anything?
I'll just make my friends glow while they talk with
Sure, okay.
prestidigitation. Since we're here on a most righteous mission, I'm glowing. I'm glowing so good.
The primal turns to, or doesn't really turn, but it directs its attention at Percy. Your words are heard, Galactic Exarch, but Thalassian waters once gone never returneth. What have you to giveth in exchange?
I would give up anything to get our friend back. What would you ask of me?
Something to enrichen the waters of my home. Something to add, to grow, to cultivate. So you get the impression that this is a trade-off. You can get some Thalassian waters, but like you need to leave something of magical value. Something that can be utilized. And when she's saying that, she is speaking to you guys as a group. So not just you, Percy. You don't have to give something. It's like you guys need to talk amongst each other.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of money.
I don't think that the lady cares about material things, but like, what do we have that we can provide magically. I'll say I could help grow your grove, your Eden here, with the help of magic.
Okay,
I have
that's something.
Frick, what the hell is it? Plant growth? Is that what it is?
Percy, do
All
you have any of
plants in
those
100
herbs on you?
Ooh. Do I? Do I have any of that? Because I asked Rohorn for the frick. What was that tree in Arcadia? The white oak looking.
Rioho, the Soldarian tree.
Soldarian tree. Because I asked for like a clipping of that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I could say I could offer to add a tree to your grove here, a rare, very spiritually powerful tree. If that sounds good.
Do you have a
and then I can
capability
also-
of turning that clipping into like actual growing sapling?
I feel like if I have plant growth, which I can use to enrich. If I cast a spell over 8 hours, it just depends. If I cast the spell for over 8 hours, I enrich land. I could do it as an action, and everything in a 100-foot radius would just grow. So maybe could I like plant it and then cast that spell and just magically like set it in, almost.
I really like this. This is really cool. Absolutely.
That's
This pleases me. Have the other two anything to giveth?
yes,
Yeah,
boys.
in enriching, right? I let Jonk out,
Okay.
and Jonk goes to the nearest plant,
Okay.
and he poops.
That's not what I had in mind.
Pretty good though.
No.
It's a lot of tomatoes on the ship.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. I called Jonk back.
I thought you were somehow going to try and give junk to this
Hell
sea
no.
serpent. Okay.
No, never. My magic just does harm.
Yeah.
I guess I can't polymorph into something that poops good and poop. That's not good enough.
No, that's not
Okay.
good enough. What magical items do you guys even have? If you were to even think of that, I'm just curious.
I left them all at the door. She can't have it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna look. I have the dankest rope.
That actually is a thing. That's not bad.
How much of this do you need? I just shoot the fucking thing out. It's like a pile on
It
the
does have
ground.
magical properties, right?
Oh yeah, it's the best rope. It's very enriched. It's dank.
Okay.
It's the dankest thing I own.
This would be acceptable.
I unclip it.
Okay, sure. That's something. It's got magical essence. She can work with that. Seb, do you have anything?
Not really, other than my arm and my sword. So I might have to get rid of my sword.
Got any more grenades? Those are magical in a different way.
Most of my magical items I possess are about destruction. I don't know if that's something that interests you or not.
Destruction is part of nature. To a certain extent, this would be acceptable.
Ooh.
I've always wanted a sweet arm gun.
If you don't have anything you want to give or feel willing to part with, Seb, I mean, you can negotiate. You can plead your case. There are two
Yeah,
items
I
already
have-
been given.
I have other stuff I could give up.
We're just staring at
Like-
Sebastian. He's like, I don't know. He's like checking his pockets.
I got
Left my wallet on the ship.
I got a function with my arm, but I got a little addition to my arm that shoots some fireballs and some magic missiles. I mean, one of those work for you? The little addition to my arm. I don't know how you can use it, but
That's like a magic
I don't
sharp
think-
battery.
I don't
that
think-
shoots spells.
I mean, you could. What were you thinking right now, Percy?
I was just gonna say I can also give my staff the staff that we got. I could give that up as well if we need
Your
like
illusion
3
staff?
things. Yeah. All I do is cast through it anyways. I don't use it, so it's not
Yeah,
like
it's a
that.
+1
It's
stab,
kind of
isn't it?
it's a +1, yeah. That plus the tree, plus the magic, plus the dank rope. That's a lot of things.
That is a lot of things. I mean, that's totally acceptable.
You could like plant the plant in the staff and bury the staff and then wrap the bottom in the dank rope and make like a sweetest potted plant ever.
When you mentioned the fire, well, you said fireball. The lady hisses and she says, "This is not a place of fire."
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was the case. That's why I didn't mention it before. But yeah, that's kind of limited on what I got. Sorry. Something else you can think of? I don't
Percy,
know.
did you actually offer the staff at this point?
Yes. Yeah, I'll just say perhaps my staff of illusion can suffice for his tribute.
Your tribute is accepted. The staff vanishes.
Thanks, Percy.
Sure.
The rope vanishes, and you are totally allowed to plant the plant right now, Percy, wherever you want.
I will kind of ask her, is it okay if I dig up some of this earth?
Yes, you are trusted Galactic Exarch.
And I'll go and find a nice area, maybe wherever a dope tree would look. And I will go to there and I'll dig it out, plant my my seedling of that tree, and then I'll cast plant growth as well on top of it to kind of to enrich the soil, and then just kind of get it on its way, pretty much.
Yeah, you get it going. It sprouts quite a bit, and you have the makings of a Seldarian tree about to grow here in this awesome grove. That's a fucking cool gift. I forgot you had that, man.
I did too. Hopefully that was like okay that I did, but this is kind of a sacred
Oh, no,
place,
I think it's
so
awesome.
It seems like
This
the
is so
perfect
cool.
place to be. Yes. Okay. Cool.
So after you do this, Percy, the spirit speaks to you specifically again and says, "Galactic Exarch, hold out thine hands."
I will do so.
Okay. So you hold out your hands towards the Lady of Sunlit Shallows, and suddenly cascading blue water falls in a pillar upon your hands from the sunlit ceiling. It is cool and soothing, and it pours for 15 seconds or so. And when the water stops, a blue and white glass orb, 8 inches in diameter, rests in your hands. The orb glows faintly. The white swirls like clouds around the glass's perimeter. The blue forms a second orb inside the first, made of water that ripples strangely. And after a moment's observation, you realize it looks like a living miniature replica of the planet of Thalassia.
That's cool.
And it's at this point the lady, rises out of the water, as if she's swimming up into the air, and then she turns down and splashes down and descends and disappears.
Hell yeah. Percy will just kind of be holding this and again do a very reverential bow, kind of, or nod her head, and just say, "Okay, I think this is what we needed, boys. Let's go save our girl."
I would say Echo and Percy, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Arcana. Ooh. Nope. A 4.
17.
17. Echo, you get a strong sense from this orb of powerful magic. You feel like there's more to this orb than simple a healing waters within. You have a sense that this is a very powerful magical implement that can be used to cast druidic spells, essentially.
Cool. How big is it? Palm size?
8 inches in diameter, so you can hold it in one hand, but you can also hold it in two. But yeah, so what do you guys do?
I think I think you should take that, Persephone. Seems like it would be best in your hands.
Yeah, definitely. I'll hold on to it. I guess I'll put it like. Can I put it like in a bag? Is it too big for that,
absolutely.
or do I need to hold?
No, you can put it in a bag. You probably even fit it in a large pocket.
I brought this bag from the grocery store. It's very noisy.
Hell yes, perfect.
So as you guys begin, I take it you guys are exiting the grove.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, are we good?
As you guys exit,
Are we good? Okay,
There's
we're
no
good.
answer.
Let's go.
the two guards will see your approach, and one will step forward and say, "All pilgrims are allowed a single day and a night to rest in our accommodations if you wish." And he gestures over to the right where you see a pathway kind of going into a cavern.
Ooh. It's kind of relaxing. We've been cramped up in that damn spaceship.
For a couple days, it's
Echo.
very true.
Didn't mean that.
I like it.
I like it too, but I'm kind of big, so Percy's kind of tall. It's kind of crammed up in there, but
I guess that's true.
That is
I'm pretty
true.
tall, but you guys are so much taller. Oh, I never thought about it. I'm the smallest one in the group.
It's true.
I mean,
okay,
what do you
okay.
guys?
It's fine.
What do you guys think?
It's fine. Honestly, it would be great, but we're a little low on time, aren't we?
I think
When's Papa coming knocking, huh? Huh, big guy?
I don't even want to think about that. Thanks
You want
for
to be in,
bringing it
like-
up.
I mean, like you want to be,
bringing it up.
if you want to be in the hotel because you're expecting it instead of on my ship, like that's cool with me.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
How am I supposed to know?
we should probably.
I'm hoping
keep
he
it
doesn't
on
come
the-
knocking.
Yeah, but we should probably keep in mind that he's going to, right? Like you just.
Yeah, probably.
He's
Yeah,
gonna.
I would
he's
assume
gonna
so.
get-
He's
gonna
going
be
to
like,
have
"Hey,
to check
didn't I-"
in.
Yeah, didn't I send those guys to go do that thing?
And
like
then,
eventually
yeah.
he's gonna remember something, right? Like
Oh, yeah. Let me check in.
whatever happened to that guy? Like I do that sometimes. I don't call, but I do. He will call.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what are we doing? I vote we go.
You're leaving? Your vote leave.
I vote to go to Primina and
Okay, so you
give
vote
her
leave.
the juice, the good juice.
I do as well. I know that we I know Sebastian. There's some things that we're probably gonna have to deal with on your end, but I think we need to get to Prim as fast as we can.
True. Good point. It just looks really comfortable, but yeah, you guys are right.
I mean, it does.
Although
my man.
yes, I
It
do
really
want to.
does.
I want to spend as much time as we can here, but like also, our friend has been asleep and is a Charizard,
course,
so
yeah.
let's.
So true.
It's a Charizard.
Look how good the air here is for my skin. I've never felt
know.
so moist.
Okay, so you guys leave?
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we will fast forward you guys back to the Starling. And you guys will take off and exit this atmosphere and exit the star system and be on your way home. It's probably a 7-day journey home.
Damn, my legs are getting cramped up in here, just saying.
Do you even? I never see you in the lower deck. It's a little more roomy. I mean, like you can go down there. That's where the kitchenette is.
I'm just going to lay on the floor. Okay, thanks.
Very curious to know what the sleeping situation is aboard the Starling. Are you doing it in shifts? Does everyone go to bed at, like, quote-unquote night?
That is true.
question.
I imagine there's like a autopilot, right, on the Starling?
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Or
And,
are you just always on there?
There are capsule beds too, so you can fit like a few of them. Probably as many beds as there are seats, because that makes sense. And then there's like the lower deck has like a training room, like a fighting room. It's like a very multi-purpose room, and it's connected like studio style, so there's no walls. But like there is a place Echo goes to make phone calls, and it's like an open, like kind of orbular shaped in the belly. I imagine it.
Cool.
It can like open up to see outside if you wanted it to. It can hollow deck a little bit, or like put like danger room just a little bit. Not anything hardcore, but if you wanted like a target to like take swings at, or like do Wing
Gotcha.
Chun on, like alone, you know, for like a training montage.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So you guys
that
kind of
stuff.
all go to bed at the same time, is what I'm getting from this.
I mean, no, I will take the I will take the off shift. I don't need to sleep as long. I have 4 hours of
Okay.
play there.
That's
So Sebastian, you have a choice. You can reach out to Ramazal, or Ramazal can reach out to you. It's up to you. What does Sebastian choose to do on this night as they leave Thalassia?
Echo's doing Wing Chun. Fucking, he's getting sweaty.
I think. Oh shit! Sebastian's gonna check in. I wasn't looking forward to this. Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. I think Sebastian would reach out.
Okay. So you're going to need to find some space because the calling upon Ramazal involves a Warlock ritual that takes about an hour to perform.
Yeah. Do we
Okay.
know? Do the others know that you're gonna do this, or is this a secret thing?
I think he's probably just keeping it to himself.
Okay. Then I don't have a good joke.
Okay, Sebastian, you find
All right.
a moment when the others are asleep,
Okay.
and you can make your way to this multi-purpose room, I suppose. Do you have any ideas for what this Warlock ritual intends to summon Ramazal's attention?
No.
No? You know what? Let's go with something similar to what Zazerbane Knight did with the pentagram and the candles.
Okay, that
And
makes
you've
sense.
stripped down to just your pants. And
For sure.
it's a heavy meditation and concentration. And
Okay.
what's the word I'm looking for? Incantation muttering. And by the time you're done, you're actually like drenched in sweat.
Gotcha.
And suddenly, above the sigil that you've drawn on the floor, there is the sound of a rip or a tear as this gap in reality kind of opens up.
Okay.
And on the other side, you see this undulating mass of red and black, giving the unmistakable impression of blood and smoke. And amongst that are two glowing red eyes emanating from within. There is just a brief moment of silence before you hear a voice. I am displeased by your deliberate delay of our communications, Paladin. My eyes and ears lost all signs of Ryoka and the Soul Eater these past days. Tell me, have you accomplished your charge?
I was unable to retrieve the Soul Eater, unfortunately.
The second you say that,
Yeah.
the eyes will shine bright, and the smoke and the blood will whirl violently, and you will begin to convulse in pain as you hear him yell at you. Tell me what has transpired.
I was moments away from striking down Ryoka, and then her mother, Kamisa, stepped in and stopped everything that was transpiring. She saved her daughter, and in the moment that I could have struck her down, she got the Soul Eater, and she told us that they were going out of this universe somewhere else, and then she wanted to dispose of the Soul Eater.
Okay, so you lying.
Yeah, yeah.
You lied, you
I
lied.
mean, yeah, it's lying, but it's kind of
Give me a deception check
It's low DC lying.
with disadvantage, though.
No!
Ah.
He knows you.
shit balls.
He's hung out with you.
Well, the first roll was actually pretty good, but the second roll was shit.
What do you got?
So was this going to be persuasion, or what was it going to be? What's the check?
Deception.
Deception. I actually got a +7 because I'm a charismatic son of a bitch. But
Nice.
Yeah,
I
you are.
rolled a 3 on that disadvantage second roll, so that's a 10 total.
You're
When I
not
rolled
fooling
a
Ramazal with a
17,
3, dude.
I
This is
rolled a
not
17
happening.
the first one. And I'm like, hey, that
That's
would
what
be
disadvantage
nice.
is for, I suppose.
Shit.
Okay, so
Sebastian's probably pretty charismatic too, huh?
Sebastian,
Ah.
trying to think here. Okay,
I mean, he got a 10, right? That's average.
yeah, average isn't going to cut it against an archduke, man.
He lied averagely. Yeah. Okay. You have to do
Kind of telling the truth. You know.
You gotta do good lies.
The audacity astounds me. That one of my warlocks think they could lie to me. And immediately, Sebastian, you cry out in agony as your left eye is consumed in crimson hellfire. The smell of burning flesh fills the room, or the ship, I should say, as half of your face blisters and chars. And visions begin to fill your mind during this moment. The first vision is of yourself kneeling and swearing fealty and your soul for the power of Ramazal. And then the vision of you in your dreams, filled with the thrill of claiming souls. Finally, the stabbing of Davarax as the Dragonborn's eyes are burned out into smoke. And you hear Ramazal say, "You were warned. Contracts with me are binding, and oaths broken demand swift retribution. You have been stripped of your privilege and station. You have broken the terms of your contract, and thus all claim to my power and obligation of Kaboris to you has been abolished. Your soul is forfeit. The souls of your companions are forfeit. Expect my collector to come calling soon, mortal. I look forward to reforging your soul in the pits of Infernum." And then he vanishes in a burst of fire. Sebastian, you are left with an agonizing, smoldering burn, and you will never see out of your left eye again.
Yeah, I would have definitely screamed at one point.
Yeah. You guys definitely wake up to this shit.
Yeah.
You guys, the
fucking
smell of
just laying on the
burning and
ground.
Ramazal yelling and him crying in pain.
Pork? Who's making pork sour? And they're burning it. They're
sweet
burning
ribs.
the food is burning.
Stupid.
And then I hear the screams. I'm like, oh!
This ain't my mama's barbecue.
I fall out of my bunk. I picture, so the way I picture this is the glass, the room, the orbular room you're in is connected by the kitchenette and like war closet that Echo has, and like the tool bench on the other side of that. And then down that hallway at the end is like the bunks, but you can like section them off with like door panels, each one probably. So there's probably like 2 door panels. I throw the first one open, I throw the second one open. I probably shake Percy if she's not already awake and scrambling, and I open the door, and
Yeah, you see a half-naked, sweating Sebastian on the floor, writhing in pain. His entire side of the face is burned, and this eye is basically got like white cataracts. Like, it's nasty looking.
oh Jesus, okay, hey, get the heel on. I'm gonna start prestidigitating the smell out of the air.
Sure, absolutely.
And I'm reaching into my work closet. I just picture Percy like very slowly trying to get her giant ass out of the...
Percy, how do you react to this? How do you wake up?
Yeah, not good. I feel like she would have known that this is like Sebastian. Like, we talked about it before we before we left.
Really,
Like,
that
he's
shit's
gonna
happening.
come calling. So yeah, probably she got up like, oh shit, and ran straight for Sebastian's room, and then probably
see
would
what
have
I
seen
described.
Echo, and then him saying get a heal on, and she would have knelt down and then held his face and then healed. I'll just do my 6th level spell.
So
heal.
as Percy heals you, Sebastian, you definitely feel a soothing of pain, at least for most of your body. The healing seems to be unable to touch whatever Ramazal has done to you, and the pain lessens a little bit, but not by much, and the burns refuse to heal.
I have a healing potion that I like pull out of the cabinet, and I'm like fucking spaghetti Western style, like pouring it on. If you could do a heal potion wrong, Echo's doing that. He's
Sure.
like pouring it on the wound and like pouring it in his mouth and just like getting all over him and shit.
Yeah. And I mean, it's keeping you alive, like you're gonna live, but it's not. The burn seems to have some sort of intense marking or curse upon it, like it cannot be removed.
Gotcha.
I was about to ask about that, if Percy would know that it's a curse, and if I could do something about that. Like, maybe not
You
now.
can
like,
try.
maybe if
You
I
know
can-
that this is gonna this is some big stuff. This is so
Yeah.
big as you might need like help.
Check out this 3rd level spell I have called Remove Curse.
It's no.
Because I steal bad shit.
No, it's a good
yeah,
thing to have. And you can probably remove the curse on his club, but that's another thing.
Oh, hey.
there we
Okay.
go.
That's good to know.
What do you have in mind, Percy?
I try to remove the curse on
I
his
have-
face. His club accidentally becomes like, okay. Hey, what?
What were you thinking, Percy?
Well, I have greater restoration, so I was thinking like maybe if that's like too much of like an immediate solve for it. Like I was also going to like maybe wait until we got back to Arcadia to see if maybe Rohorn or some of the other druids there can maybe like help me.
So, between Echo and Percy, you guys know there's a lot going on here. There is just the direct power of the entity that's done this. There's also the contract that was broken, and there is a certain binding of law that makes removing this even more difficult on top of that. So a greater restoration spell, or any single spell you guys have is going to work. It would take probably a team of experts along with some, days-long ritual. But that can be researched and looked into later.
I Google, what
I
if
wanna do
Sebastian
that.
dies and comes back to life? Yeah,
So-
I'll research the shit out of it. I'll make a call.
Okay. Well, we'll have to cover that later. But we're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll be like,
we're gonna
hey, fuck, man, what happened?
you gonna talk
Probably
about it.
ask him.
It did not go well, as you can see.
Yeah, I mean, I
Speaking
know
of
what.
seeing, I can only see out of my one eye.
That's how it looks.
How's my other
buddy.
eye look? Does it look okay?
Looks
How's
great.
my left eye look?
Do a blink.
I'm trying. Is it,
Yeah,
is it
it worked.
blinking?
Yeah, you did
Okay.
it. Not on that one though.
It's
That
kind
one's
of
gone.
It's gone?
yeah.
Well, it's like
it's kind of like
husky. It's
Looking
like
crispy,
burned
dude.
shut.
looking dry.
Yeah.
I keep pouring potion on it. It's not getting wet.
Is that stinging sensation I have? Potion?
What? No, I mean like no. It's the heels. It's just the heels, man.
Oh, okay.
You've been evil
But,
for so long. The heels don't feel right anymore.
But yeah, the conversation did not go as I hoped, and yeah, so I play with fire and I got burned apparently.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What are we gonna what are we gonna do? Because
I
does
don't
that
know.
mean oh god.
Yeah. Do you Did you get fired? Huh?
Oh no, yeah, I got fired.
Yeah.
I got my ass kicked out the
Can you-
door. That's what happened.
Can
It's
you not
probably
do
for
your
the
warlock
best.
stuff?
I mean, not the eye thing.
anymore?
Sheesh. Yeah, try and do a warlock stuff.
Okay, sure.
I mean,
He tries to do, like-
you're all fucked up right now, but do
Yeah,
a magic.
he's like-
Yeah,
he's
maybe-
like,
Can you
do a magic real quick?
okay.
You find
Maybe
yourself
let's-
blast.
you find yourself incapable of all your warlock abilities.
I can't do nothing right now. I hurt too much. Can I just rest, please?
Y-
Yeah, it's
yeah,
your turn
let's
to bunk, I guess.
Please, thank you.
let's table this and like we talked about, she's probably going to start researching ways to either break this kind of hold that Ramazal has on him, or just like a way to remove this curse.
I hole punch
That's how
the
she's
pillow
gonna spend.
Sebastian uses to remember that that's the one Sebastian's using.
Okay, we're gonna fade out of this scene,
That's terrible.
and we're gonna fast forward to a different day, as you guys are still on your way back to Arcadia. I believe, Echo, you wanted to have a conversation with Sebastian.
Yeah, I did.
So how,
She's all, but now,
when,
I
and
don't know.
how does this go?
I'm doing Wing Chun
Okay.
in the room, right? In the mini danger room. And maybe like Sebastian comes downstairs to like get food or something, right? I'd be like, "Hey, big guy, how's your face?"
Crispy. Feels a little tight, I try to smile, but only half my face moves. I don't know. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's not the best, but look, there's still lots of stuff. What has Sebastian been doing? Have you been like active at all in the last couple days?
I think he's probably been a bum. Yeah, I don't see him doing too much right now. Just resting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like, hey, why don't you come work out with me? get the old muscles moving. We've been, like you said, cramped up. Stretch your legs. I click a button on my bracer jack, and it summons another like Wing Chun pylon to. Okay. Like I could teach you these moves.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I probably need to do something. It's been sitting on my ass for too long. So how do you use this damn thing?
You just kind of like move your arms in it aggressively, like inside. Fucking.
Okay. So Sebastian's going to do this, but I want to flavor it where he does it like really, really hard that maybe it breaks or something.
Yeah.
I like that.
You knock it over and like I hit a button and it just like resets it straight up. Like, no worries. That's good.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a little bit more about turning your opponent's energy against them. Like, like kind of absorbing blows, get a little bit of elbow in there. I'm not really sure. I watched a movie called Yip Man, and like now that's what I want to do.
Maybe I should watch that movie.
We could put it on later.
Okay. Yeah.
How are things going though?
It's been better. I kind of lost right now. Thought I had a good game plan going. Think I could harness the powers of hell, but apparently I couldn't do that. So back to square one. You're a big, strong guy. You're really, really powerful. You're not just strong in a physical way, but you're strong. You keep going. You persevere through all these things, and I want to know, Sebastian, what is driving you? What is keeping you going? I feel like I'm their protectors. You, Percy, especially Primina. I just feel like I was meant to be the protector, just to be here, to be the strong one, to lead the charge. It's kind of like, and everything I've done in the past has been something that I would think would give me the tools to do my job better. But every decision I made so far just seems like it's been counterproductive. It's the things I thought would be adding to my skills and my strength. It has not. So at this point, I don't know if I'm even meant to be the protector or the charger for the group.
So you're telling me all this time you've just been doing this for your comrades, for the people next to you.
Yeah.
And
yep.
that is noble. Is there nothing else? What happens if we die? What happens to you?
I don't know. At this point, with my soul, I don't know what's going to happen. If I die, I have a feeling my soul's damned to hell.
Look, we're gonna try and do something. We got, we got a little spot set up. We're gonna do some magics. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out. They're smart back on Arcadia.
Thank you, Echo. I just feel like I'm lost. I don't know what to do anymore.
Look, we're here. We have a big job, and we've all seemed to have taken it just upon ourselves out of the goodness in us, perhaps. So I know, Sebastian, that I can trust you, that you've been doing this for the right reasons, but it's time to start doing things the right way. And I want to say, I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud to have stood with you and to have fought through all this with you. You battled your demons face to face, quite literally. In this instance,
half my face at least now.
Oh boy, I think that actually gets a pretty good laugh out of Echo too.
Very good.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder. Sebastian, if I've learned anything, it is to be more like you, to stand in my truth, and to do what is necessary. It takes bold action to come as far as you have. And I wanted to say that you and Persephone give me hope.
Oh, Echo, I thank you for those words. I gotta admit, when you first joined this group, I had my suspicions, and we've had those talks. I had suspicions about elves, but you definitely proved yourself to be a good comrade and a good family member at this point. I appreciate everything you bring to us, to this family.
I would keep that instinct close. It is what has kept me alive. Never trust an elf. I laugh, except for the ones back home. You can trust them.
Yeah. Thanks again, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that feels like a good place to call the scene.
Yeah, I really
we go back to
enjoyed that.
training, doing
That was
everything.
really cool.
Yeah, Wing Chun. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes. Sebastian obliterates the thing with his fucking arm, his regular arm.
Well done, guys. We'll fade out of that scene. So we're going to move over to Percy. And Percy, you are going to have a very different spiritual experience than Sebastian.
I hope so.
But before we get to that, was there anything you want to do before you attempt what we discussed?
I would like. How many days is this? This is like probably like 3 or 4 days, I imagine, something like that.
Well, it's
that
going to be a total of 7 for the whole trip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can say we're on day 3 right now.
Just because of how crazy the Bellerophon was, and I know Echo was not feeling well after that experience, so
I'm still not
probably
feeling
the
well.
whole probably the whole 7 days that we flew to Thalassia, and then so far these last 4 days, especially now with Sebastian also not feeling well. She would have one of the nights, or the night before they left, just been like, hey, so I have an idea. It'll only last like an hour, so hopefully it'll be, kind of like some comfort like when we're sleeping. But did you guys want any sort of like fuzzy comfort animals to kind of like cuddle you guys? Like get a nice
Some
little like
therapy
cuddle
critters. I
pile?
like this.
Some therapy critters just to kind of like not feel so alone. And they could be like dogs, or they could be like this little like fuzzy caterpillar thing I saw at the animatorium kind of thing. Like does that sound okay to you guys? Like, do you guys just want like a pile of wolves? I could do that too.
There's a figure on my shoulder. It is staring at you. Giving
How
you
dare you.
the look of death.
I could just make like 8 jonks, and you could just have a whole bunch
that's
of
even
jonks
worse.
on top of you, Echo. I'll just say,
Echo
Echo leaves.
it sometimes helps me sleep, so I'm just trying to say, like, maybe it'll help you guys.
I'm just
sleep
trying to
as
help.
well.
No, you know what? I think
Yeah.
Jonk turns his head, and Jonk leaves. And Echo's like, "Oh no, come
that's-
on! It didn't. She doesn't mean it like, buddy."
I don't mean it like that. Do you guys want any
he
cuddle
gone?
animals?
Is he
I'm
gone?
just
Is he
yeah.
gone?
Junk's gone.
He's gone.
gone.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
This sounds
Yeah.
extremely strange, but I can't sleep at all right now, so I'll try anything. So let's give it a shot.
Show me the wolf money,
Yeah.
baby.
So I'll pretty much every night I'll conjure animals, and I can conjure 8 beasts of quarter CR. So I'll just summon 8 wolves, and just
Space
give space wolves, of course, and I'll give 3 to Echo. I'll give 3 to Sebastian, and I'll keep 2 for myself. And just every night we'll have them for an hour. Like I imagine if I fall asleep, they'll disappear. But at the very least, try to offer some sort of comfort to them.
Some
I
little
just wanted to
interaction
make
and
sure.
stuff.
Cool.
Exactly.
We got some dog therapy going on. That's awesome.
I like it.
Yeah, we just got all the yoga mats are like down for us to sleep on or whatever.
Yes.
And what's great is even if they get hair everywhere, theoretically that hair disappears when
That's
they
true,
go away.
Yeah, it just goes away when we fall asleep. So it's cool.
Okay.
Prestidigitate the hair.
So Percy, we are going to fast forward you to the night of the 4th night.
Sure.
And ever since Rohorn's visit to your spiritual sphere, you have begun to ponder about the limitations of your own meditations. If those that you have met can venture to you, perhaps you could venture to those that you have met. And so Percy finds herself standing upon the iridescent sea of her spiritual sphere, gazing up at the infinite light-strewn expanse of the spiritual realm above. And she is looking for a particular soul. How do you go about searching? Any ideas?
I'll just try to kind of do what I did in Thalassia. Like I'll maybe put my hands down into my own spiritual sphere and just try to concentrate, I guess. Like maybe I'll the horns do ring. Maybe I'll try to just concentrate on Prim and like just try to focus basically.
Okay. We'll say you do this for almost an hour. Not quite, but getting there. And at first, it just doesn't seem to be working. You're not getting a feeling. You're not feeling anything going on. But then, as you're staring up at the expanse, you do notice that one of the stars is a small blue orb. Seems to shine a little bit brighter than the others.
Ooh.
Do you
That's
focus more on the star?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. As you focus on the star, it shines even brighter, and you feel drawn to it. And then the star begins to grow larger, closer. And then you are no longer standing on your sphere. You are instead sailing through the spiritual sea. Ooh. The luminosity of your destination draws closer, taking up more and more of the horizon of your vision. And then you are there. You land gently on what at first appears to be a frozen blue ocean. But upon closer inspection, it appears to be a sapphire crystal sea. And beneath the surface of this crystal, you could see flowing water, maybe 5 feet beneath the surface.
Mm-hmm. Shoot. So I just have condensed hard crystal I'm standing on?
Essentially.
Can I look around? Like, is there anything in the water? Is there any...
Give me a perception check.
Like... Ooh, okay. Which dice isn't gonna fuck me? I did. 11?
11's not too good. It is
Yes, I know this.
oddly alone up here. You don't see Primina up here. And as for looking down on the water, you might see faint movements here and there, but you're not really picking up much.
I'll just call out. I'll call out for her. Prim.
Your voice echoes across the expanse, across the hard crystal floor. You receive no response.
Can I try to call out to the Galactic Spirit as well?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I'll try to do that. Just say,
Okay.
Galactic Spirit, please help me reach my friend, and just see what happens.
So you don't receive a direct response, but you do receive like a guiding feeling, and your eyes are drawn down, like through the crystal, into the sphere. Like when you meditate, you emerge on your surface. Most people dwell within their sphere, so you know that she's somewhere
right.
down inside.
Can I try to like just kind of will myself through the crystal, like will myself down?
Give me a wisdom check.
Ooh, just straight wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking these dice. 13.
You attempt to do so, and in most cases, you think this would allow you to move downward. You do know that it's not normal for a spiritual sphere to be such a hard encasing
Crystallized
surface.
like
You realize you need some way to either break, push through, reform, some sort of spell maybe to get through. If you have something in your arsenal.
Okay. And this is like a like, is this rock? Is this mineral kind of? Like, is it like
Yeah,
natural?
it's mineral
like
for
you
sure.
said. Okay. I'll try stone shape.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to.
And
I'll
go ahead.
just put my hand on it and just try to like open a doorway for myself with it.
Okay. You cast the spell Stone Shape, and you are capable of shaping the stone and moving it to the side and creating a hole large enough for you to pass through.
Sweet. Okay. I will get in there.
Okay, you dive right in. The water's cool.
Yes.
And then you begin to try and will yourself down, and it does work. And you pass down into the waters of the spiritual sphere, and the waters are a deep blue in color. And as you descend, many silver bubbles pass, bubbles that are quite large and appear to be filled with entire worlds inside. Some bubbles seem to contain scenes that you're familiar with. The scene where on Silog, where the group went into the aquarium and you saw the prismatic serpent. The scene where the stellar dragons, Lightsong and Brightwind, flew and landed upon the tower on Silog and became people. The scene of you guys fighting the Jewel Janissaries on in Starworm City.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But eventually, as you're passing down, the blue of the water begins to darken and the light above fades until all is black. Percy, your feet land on cold black stone. You are no longer submerged underwater. Looking around, it appears to be inside a dark, wet cavern. There is a path ahead and behind, and a slow dripping can be heard echoing from somewhere.
Can I make like a light source in here, like with Druidcraft or something? Like, can I just like make pop a little light?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just start looking around. Prim, are you here? And just
Your
kind
voice
of keep on
echoes.
trying
You don't
to.
hear a response.
I'll just move forward. You said that there's a path ahead of me, right?
Ahead and behind.
Ahead and behind. I'll try going forward.
Okay. The path serpentines for a bit, but eventually it expands into an enormous chamber. At its center is a terrible sight. A blue-scaled dragon with white feathered wings lies sprawled out on the floor, Primina. The floor around her is soaked in blood. Iron spikes have been driven through her wings, legs, and tail. The cavern is large enough so that you cannot see its edges, and there's an inexplicable light around Primina. You can see that scene, but you don't see a light source.
Oh shit. Okay. And this is like her physical body.
Yeah,
Right? Like, it's
you
not
recognize
like,
this dragon body.
She'll just drop whatever she had as like with the fire source and just run forward to Prim. And just say, Prim,
make it to
are
her.
are you okay? And just see if
You don't get
I
a
can get any
response,
sort of.
but upon inspection, Primina is breathing, and she seems to be semi-conscious.
Shit. Can I try to remove these like shackles, these like chains inside of her?
Yeah, they're iron spikes. You can give one a grab and try and yank it out, or if you have a spell of some
Yes.
sort. What do you got?
Let me see. I can try to, I guess, just pull them out. I'll try to do enhance ability on myself for strength. So I'll get like all big and bull horns, bull tail, and just kind of look at her and just say, "I'm sorry, Prib, if you could feel this is gonna hurt," and I'm gonna try to pull one of them out.
Which spike? Wing, tail. What else did I say? Arms, legs.
I'll try just the front right arm.
Okay. You yank it out, and she lets out a whimper, and then you hear a whistling in the air as iron spike lands, thunks right back into her arm, and she lets out a horrible scream.
Fuck.
And you take a step back, and you notice. You don't know when this happened or if it was always there and you didn't notice before, but there are 7 shadowy figures standing at the periphery of the visible area. Looking closer,
shit.
one is a pale man with dark hair in a 3-piece suit with hollow eyes. One is a tall, golden-haired, green glowing-eyed elf. One is a black-robed, purple-skinned illithid. One is a warforged with a cape and large oculi. and then there is an armored half-orc, a albino firbolg, and a tanned dark-haired elf. And they're just standing there still as statues.
Why are we there?
I'll turn around. I'll turn around and look at them because I probably missed that the first time around, and just say, "What have you done to her?" To just
None
generally.
of the figures respond to you, but the three that represent you, Echo, and Sebastian, like bow their heads almost like in disgust or disgrace, and then they turn and walk away. And you hear Primina let out like a whimper.
Oh no!
The four other figures continue to stand statue still.
Fuck. The fuck do I do?
One of them's Garter, isn't it?
Yeah, the pale dark hair, 3-piece suit, hollow eyes.
Asshole.
Get out of
Yes,
here.
it is. Yes, it is. Was that whimper? Was that like? Was that her like getting better, or was that like worse for her? Like the figures
Worse.
leaving.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom check, or insight if that's better.
That's what I was curious about.
Yeah.
17.
Excellent. You are piecing together that Primina is imprisoning herself. She's imprisoned by her fears and her shame, her pain. This is what is keeping her in this state, and why she doesn't seem to be waking up. Like, not only was her transformation and everything that happened physically traumatizing, but the death of Victoria and everything that has transpired since you've met her has been piling on, and now she's very traumatized.
I'll go over and kneel down by her head, and just kind of. I imagine this is a big. Her head is giant, right? Or is it like?
Yes, she's quite large.
How big? I'll just kind of like cuddle
she's
into.
size category large.
Okay. I'll try to cuddle like into like her jawline, I guess, if I can. Because I was thinking like put her head on my lap kind of thing, but I imagine that I wouldn't be able to do that. But if there's a way to do that, maybe like circle around
I think you could
to
do that.
her.
You're a big girl.
I'll try
and
to-
She's not huge, so.
Okay. I'll try to do that. I'll move around so I can put her head on my like on my knees and kind of bend down, and I'll just start seeing if I could like just not pet her, but like try to console her a little
stroke
bit.
her. Yeah, absolutely. She seems to respond not like strongly to this, but not negatively.
Yeah.
Like it's welcome.
And
It's okay.
I think like thinking about the last time that I was feeling like this, and remembering how Rohorn kind of helped me with my issues, I guess, after Victoria's death and
with your grieving.
everything like that. With my grieving, I'll start humming, or I'll start singing the song that he taught me. Just almost like
the song of.
I feel reflexive almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you have, you're starting to have this attunement with the songs of reality, and this seems like the right song to sing. The song of remembrance, the song of grieving, and this song fills the cavern, and the reverberation harmonizes with itself in this really beautiful manner. And it's filling you, it's filling the cavern, and as you are singing this, I'd like for you, if you could, choose a particular moment with Percy and Prim in it that's happened, that maybe you feel bonded to her with, a moment that you guys can share.
The first one coming to my mind is after the blood gala, and like us meeting her again, like at the at Zacerberry Knight's like party. I remember that being like a like that was kind of our first kind of bonding experience. I think like that was kind of where we were like, you know, like we're gonna take care of you, and, you know, like we're a family now, and her kind of like accepting that. I think that was kind of big for Percy, so I think that would be the one.
Yeah, I like that moment. We don't talk about that episode all that much, but I enjoyed that episode. Yeah. And yes, you begin to have that moment together. You remember together and the bonding and the talk that you guys had. And then Prim begins to sing along with you in a very sonorous, celestial voice. Is very beautiful. Quite frankly, it's not fair that she just has a naturally good voice like this, but she does. And you guys will begin to bond, and you will sense that there is a form of healing happening. And then after some time, it's hard to tell time when you're caught up in these spiritual moments. The singing, her singing, will stop short with a guttural snarl of pain and of fear. And before you have a chance to react or try and overpower her with your song, you feel yourself thusly hurled upward and through the darkness, through the sea, through the sapphire crystal, and into the void of the spiritual realm. You are ejected. You are rejected. And you are left. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You're left alone to float with your thoughts. For those of you who listen, Jake did a great floating away mime. And you're left alone with your thoughts for a moment. I'm sure that was shocking to you.
Yes, yeah. I think, you know, I'll kind of just register the fact that she's, like, there's still fear holding her back. And just kind of see if there's something that I can do, or that, you know, maybe the Galactic Spirit could do to console that fear.
As you ponder upon this, you hear the cry of the Galactic Spirit as she almost precludes your arrival, and she flies to you, and she offers her shoulder, her wing, to give you a ride back to your own sphere.
Oh, sweet.
And she sings a song of grieving. Okay. So you ride back to your sphere, singing the song of grieving, and thinking about how you can approach helping Primina now that you better understand what ails her.
Yes.
And I think we will end the scene there. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Percy? During this interlude?
Maybe just on the way back with flying with the Galactic Spirit, she'll just kind of lay down into the back of the Galactic Spirit and kind of give it a big hug, and just kind of express her sorrow and her grief at the loss of all the life that has happened with the war, and just say, I'm sorry that we couldn't do more for those lives that got lost. I barely understand the gravity of what happened, and I felt what took the souls at that battle. I felt its power, but I couldn't even imagine what you must feel on a daily basis. And she'll just say, I'm sorry, and just hold tight to it.
You hear the Galactic Spirit release a song you're not familiar with, a song that you don't know how to sing, but you definitely get the vibe of appreciation and understanding and empathy. Like your message was heard, and you definitely, ever since you've learned to sing even one song, you feel like you've become closer to the Spirit, and she's become closer to you. And we will fade out from this scene, and that is where we're ending today's episode of SuperQuest Saga. If you like this show, if you like what we do here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave us a Apple Podcast review. That helps tremendously. And please tell your friends. That's the best thing you can do. Tell your friends. And I think
tell your mom's friends.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we can call it a game, and we will talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
We enter in the middle of private conversation between Echo and his father. Echo regales him with the tales of what's happened since meeting his friends. Ramazal, the Void Harrow, Zacerbane Knight, Cotter Huttenberg near Lethotep, a threat to the universe, robotic bounty hunters, Primina, Victoria. All of it firsthand. And finally, Ryoka, the Bellerophon,
what we needed.
Camisa,
happened, or at least
the Mygen.
After everything that happened with my squadron and Helena. They took something in the return. I've always heeded your warnings, Father, not to give those untrustworthy my name. It could give them power over me. But this feels like that. Perhaps like they hold some sort of power over me, some sort of grip. It's like I can no longer know peace. All I can think about are my sorrows, that I am helpless. And if I don't spend every waking second striving to become stronger, to accomplish our goals, to save what's left, that I would not deserve my breath. I'm so angry, and I don't know why. Why? I was sent on a mission to die with my comrades, so why am I here? I should be with them. And if I'm alive, they should be too.
Echo, your mother and I, and your sister, we feel the same.
No, I don't want to hear that from you. You are the ones who sent us. We embarked on intel, yet you verified.
Arcadion, when the mission failed, we felt the guilt and shame of our failure. Your mother and I explained our misstep to the council, as well as the families of each of your comrades. We sought you out, but you had blocked tracking and communications. You disguised yourself well, and we could not find you. We kept hope that you would one day return, so we could see your face and tell you how sorry we were. How sorry we are, my son. We convinced the council to be patient, that Arcadia's first son would someday return home. It was 10 long years, but our wishes were respected, and at last you did come home. We are blessed to be who we are, to be represented by those who would allow for such grace and forgiveness. It is worth continuing on for, despite all we've lost along the way.
I'm sorry. I know you and Mother would not put me in an impossible situation intentionally. But this is what I mean. I can't keep it down anymore. I used to be able to think about nothing or anything, and now it is only this. It rings in my head, and I cannot escape.
You will know peace again, my child. You have endured much, but the life of an elf is long, and you will be asked to endure much more. You cannot run from it any longer. So do what must be done. Face your spirit and the darkness that is crept inside. Accept what is, change what must. Learn to live alongside your past. These are not simple tasks. They will take time and care. Your family and your people are here to aid and guide you, as they always have been. Lean on us in your times of need. Your healing has already begun, Arcadion. You have found new comrades and new family. You are on the path of righteousness. must help stay the course, as they have helped you. Cherish them. Cherish yourself. And do not be afraid. We believe you can do what must be done. When the time comes, call. We will do all we can. Do not forget, child. Do not forget our love for you.
I won't.
Let us light our path, Arcadion.
Tears still in his eyes, Echo activates his blade song.
When shadow casts upon my heart, the light of mind remains. My spirit summons forth our song, united once again. And with our power comes a call to forge the world anew. Ignite our mighty spirit and remind us of our truth. Tell me, child, what it is you see beyond the shadows.
I see truth.
And what is that truth?
I am Arcadion Galanther, son of Arcadia, son of Archaon, the second child of Haven in the Blade Song. I wield the might of our people, and I will cut down whatever evils stand against us.
And what else?
I am Arcadion Galanther, and I shall one day again know peace.
Order! I said order! We will now commence the Galactic Assembly of the Coalition of Star Systems. In the interest of posterity, all events, actions, and discussions henceforth will be chronicled. This is a nearly unprecedented convention of the greatest galactic powers not seen since the Treaty of 10 Nations. We will begin with the confirmation of attendance. Callum Regos, Lord Commandant of the Iron Legion.
Present.
Thordan Quinn, Commander-in-Chief of the Goblinoid Forces of Acheron.
Myself and my Council of 8 are all in attendance.
Sorgwyn Anar, Prime Minister of Psylog and representative of the Union of Free Star Systems.
Present.
Their Majesties King Kalagoth, King Ibram Skaith, and King Raudraskull, the Triarchy of Neo-Arcosia, and rulers of the Draconic Star Sovereignty. We are present. Let us now begin the discourse over the nature of this alliance's conjoint invasion of the elven capital of Arvander.